Drug discovery or manufacturing of drug is the tedious and laborious task, and it is very time consuming. For example, a rough estimate says that it takes about 3 to 5 years for a drug to become a market oriented product. इससे मुराद ये है कि अगर if we identify some disease and we want to make a drug, then at least we would require 3 to 5 years to make that drug accessible in the market. So अब कि क्यों ये steps हैं या क्या ये reason है कि इतना time क्यों लगता है? For that purpose there is a drug pipeline which is provided in this module कि एक pipeline है. Pipeline means that there are several steps which we have to follow before a drug becomes commercial. अब वो कौन से steps हैं? For example, number 1 we want to have a need for a drug. यानी कि हमें एक need चाहिए. सबसे पहले हमें identify करना पड़ेगा there is a disease and then there is a need to remedy or cure of that disease. Once that disease is identified, then we have to look for target molecules. Target molecules means कि हमने ये find out करना है कि वो कौन से molecules हैं inside a body जिन पे हम अपनी drug को apply करेंगे, उन molecules को change करेंगे and then those molecules will remedy a specific disease. For that thing we have target identification. So target identification क्या है? वो मॉलिक्यूल्स जिनको हमने टारगेट करना है दैट विल बिकम और दैट विल परफॉर्म रेमेडी और क्योरमेंट ऑफ डिजीज. वंस वी हैव आइडेंटिफाइड दोज टारगेट्स कैन बी मैनी. उनमें से हमने टारगेट वैलिडेशन करनी है. वैलिडेशन से मुराद क्या है? कौन से वो टारगेट्स हैं या केमिकल्स या मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं विच आर फॉर यूजफुल फॉर रेमेडी ऑफ दोज डिजीज. देन लीड आइडेंटिफिकेशन. लीड आइडेंटिफिकेशन से मुराद क्या है कि अब हमने ड्रग बनानी है फॉर दैट स्पेसिफिक टारगेट या उस इनर बॉडी के मॉलिक्यूल के लिए हमने एक ड्रग डेवलप करनी है. अब वो जब ड्रग बन गई है तो उसे ऑप्टिमाइज करना है. दैट इज लीड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन. वंस दैट इज डन देन वी परफॉर्म सम एक्सपेरिमेंट्स इन प्री क्लिनिकल स्टेजेस. प्री क्लिनिकल स्टेजेस से मुराद ये है कि इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग ऑन सम ह्यूमंस वी कैन अप्लाई दीज थिंग्स ऑन सम एनिमल्स. फॉर एग्जांपल माउस, रैट्स और सम डिफरेंट अदर एनिमल्स. वंस दीज आर डन देन दे आर अप्लाइड टू ह्यूमंस and they are done in different stages. Pictorial description of drug discovery pipeline is shown in this slide. So it starts from this gene or genome sequence. So basically what it says that we have to identify a need of some disease or need of some drug which is against some disease. Now once we have got this information, now we try to find out what is the target discovery. So target is basically a molecule inside a body which will bind with the drug. Once this target is identified, so there could be several targets. We have to find out the best target, which is target validation, that okay, this target or this molecule will bind with the drug. Then we will make the lead discovery. So this lead is basically our produced drug which will bind with the target. Then we have preclinical tests. So preclinical tests, it would be performed on animals. Then we have clinical phases. So clinical phases are basically more than one. So in first phase as shown in here, so we can apply our drug on some volunteer or patients up to the amount of 10 people, let's say. Then in clinical phase 2 this number is improved, so let's say it would be about 100 patients or volunteers. And then clinical phase 3 it would be more than 100 patients or it can be applied to public area. So once this is done and it is tested, then we move towards manufacturing of that drug. यानी कि अब मैन्युफैक्चर की तरफ जाएगा कि अब ड्रग को मैन्युफैक्चर किया जाए. वहाँ पे फिर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के स्टैंडर्ड्स फॉलो किए जाएंगे. एंड फाइनली वंस इट इज़ मैन्युफैक्चर्ड इट विल बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड दो टू द कॉमन पब्लिक. यानी कि फिर हम उसे फुल फ्लैज मार्केट को दे सकते हैं. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज दैट ऑल ऑफ दीज फेजेस दे टेक लॉट ऑफ टाइम. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस टाइम इज शोन इन द लोअर पार्ट. दिस ड्रग डिस्कवरी पार्ट इट टेक्स लॉट ऑफ टाइम. Then this preclinical testing might be a bit of short time, animal studies. Then again these clinical tests, because it is performed on humans, again they will take lot of time, since firstly it would be involved on a group of 10 people, then might be 100 and then so on. And finally commercialization also takes lot of time. कि जो प्रोडक्ट बन गई है अब उसको स्टैंडर्ड्स के थ्रू कमर्शलाइज करना, प्रोडक्ट बनाना और फिर मार्केट में छोड़ना. So this drug discovery pipeline is presented here, so which starts from the need and then ends on the distribution of the drug. जब हमने ड्रग डिज़ाइन पाइपलाइन की बात की तो अब काफ़ी सारे ऐसे फील्ड्स हैं विच आर डायरेक्टली इन्फ्लुएंसिंग द ड्रग डिस्कवरी मॉड्यूल. अब वो कौन से फील्ड्स हैं और उनके क्या इफेक्ट्स हैं? फॉर एग्जांपल मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट और सम कॉमन और सम इंपॉर्टेंट फील्ड्स आर प्रेजेंटेड इन दिस फिगर. All again, it is a very multidisciplinary field. We cannot make a complete list of all the products or all the fields which are relevant to this drug discovery module. But here I have just put some common modules. So when I talk about these modules, number one module is this design module. Since we are in bioinformatics field, which is combination of biology and computer sciences, so design basically should be a modeling phase which is done by a computing device. So that is done with the help of information technology mechanisms. Then we have safety. So safety is related to physiology. Physiology is basically study of medicines in living organisms. So safety is a very important field, that whatever drugs is being made, it should be safe and not toxic. Then we have in vivo activity. So we have roughly two types of activities when we are performing some medicine to a sample data. So those are in vivo and in vitro. In vivo means that drug is applied to direct living organism. On the other hand, in vitro means that drug is provided or performed on some laboratory settings. कि direct किसी organism पे apply नहीं किया जा रहा vitro में. On the other hand, in vivo we are applying drug on the direct samples. In vivo activity we have pharmacology, pathology, physiology and behavior. कि क्या behavior occur होगा. Then we have novel molecule. So novel molecule के लिए हमारे पास क्या है? Either we have HTS, high throughput screening, or we have combinatorial chemistry. Similarly, this intellectual property, it is very important because drug discovery is a money making domain. तो जो भी हम कोई नया प्रोडक्ट बनाए या कंपनी बनाती है, that patents itself. So patent law से मुराद क्या है कि it becomes property of a specific company. कि एक नई मेडिसिन अगर डिस्कवर हुई है तो एक जो कंपनी है वो कहेगी ये हमारा पेटेंट है, अब इसको कोई और डेवलप ना कर सके. Similarly, there are other different fields which are related to this drug discovery pipeline. So finally, on this slide, what I am saying, since drug discovery is a mechanism in which there is huge money involved, as shown here, that it starts from here basically biological data, and then moving from different steps, it becomes a stage where we or pharmaceutical companies are making profits. So what is happening here or shown in this pipeline, we have some biological data, then we find out target receptor. Receptor is basically a part which will bind with some drug. Then mass screening. So mass screening is basically useful for working on large amount of data, millions or billions of drugs or receptors. Then isolation of initial lead component, कि जो basic drug है उसको identify कर लिया जाए. Then biochemical characterization, यानी कि जो हमारे पास drugs हैं या receptors हैं उनके अंदर क्या chemical reaction perform होंगे. Iterative refinement, यानी कि एक reaction के बाद दोबारा अप्लाई किया जाए, तीसरा अप्लाई किया जाए और फाइंड आउट किया जाए कि बेस्ट कब अकर हो रहा है. Similarly, using combinatorial chemistry and HTS, we perform experiments on thousands of chemicals, and finally we produce clinically active compound. And this clinically active compound is put in the clinical trials which are performed on animals and human beings. And finally, this gives pharmaceutical companies millions or billions of money. So ड्रग डिस्कवरी की ये पाइपलाइन है एंड डिटेल्स इनकी जो है फर्दर मॉड्यूल्स में डिस्कस की जाएंगी.